After 8 years, the Ice King is back in Fortnite. And not only that, the prisoner, oh my gosh.
What, Captain America?
The foundation is frozen. But he's not done yet. The foundation and the Ice King will return in Fortnite Showdown, March 19th. And not only is the Ice King returned, but so is the Dark Harvester. We all saw in the last few days, the Dark Harvester got rifted away, then came back.
But that wasn't the only time he's done that. He's done that like 3 times already. And yeah, he does it for every time there's a new 0-point shard.
And as you can see, the 0 point is being rebuilt as we speak. So not only is the Dark Harvester back, not only is the Foundation back, not only is the Ice King back, but so is the 0 point, leading up to one of the craziest Fortnite seasons of all time. Locks, we got so much more to talk about.
Yes, we do. Like how every single point of the 0 shard is coming from a different reality, which lines up to the Ice King and the Foundation.
And not only is everything back, but so is the Visitor. But he's looking a little different from Reality Unknown. We don't know which reality he's from. The Rocket, finally, the OG Fortnite Rocket brought him back. Dude, let's talk to the Visitor and let's see if there's any Season 2 clues. I've come a long way. I'm ready to fight. We can ask about the Dark Voyager.
You need to speak to the Order.
We need to speak to the Order.
She's stubbornly pursuing the Dark Voyager.
Alone.
In my reality, her sister was the impetuous one.
I can hear you, Viz. And I am fine. Looper, disregard the Visitor.
This work is necessary.
Over and out.
Dude, that sounds insane. But not only that, we can now ask about the 7. We can ask about the 0 point. Let's start with the 7. I have read the logs. I know what the 7 of this reality attempted. Freeing the 0 point, leaving it exposed to its enemies. Well-intentioned actions that led to disastrous results. How will we be remembered? Heroes or fools? Dude, this is insane.
Dude, but not only that, let's see what my boy Jonesy has to say.
Dude, just because you look like him doesn't mean it's your boy, bro.
Bro, he's my boy. Look at him, man.
Vengeance Jones is finally back. Sometimes I hate being right. That Dark Voyager is bad news. Let's ask about... Okay, we can ask about Vengeance. I took up Vengeance after my buddy Peely got banana napped, but it goes a little deeper than that. A while ago, faced with an overwhelming evil force I didn't fight. To save everything, and I mean everything, I ran. I thought that was it. I lost my chance, but I can feel it on the wind. Maybe I'll get a second chance at the vengeance I deserve. Dude, this is crazy. And I can also ask, we should probably talk about the Dark Voyager. Whatever he is, he's collecting 0-point shards for a purpose. That's why he keeps going back and forth from the realities. And I don't think it's for happiness or world peace. Keep your eyes peeled, but hold tight and don't move on him. We can't take him in a fair fight. Not yet. And obviously, the Foundation's coming back. The Visitor's back. Maybe pretty soon, it's gonna be a fair fight. And now we can ask about the 7. The best allies you can ask for. And we've got 2 on our side now. Sure, the Order's pretty quiet, and the Visitor is an odd duck.
We'll be getting the Foundation very soon.
But we're going to need all the help we can get. I'm hoping they're not the last of the 7 to join us, though. Dude, this is actually insane. But that's not only that.
Speaking of the 7, if we jump down over here...
Say hello to the Order. And now let's talk to the Order before I get eliminated. Call me the Order. Let's ask about the 7, the 0-point, the Visitor, the 7. We are scattered. Some of us lost. I have to believe that more of us still stand. To defeat the Dark Voyager, we need all the help we can get. And now let's ask about the 0-point. I still can't believe the 0-point is shattered to pieces. Perhaps it was safer in that form, at least until now. Its full power in anyone's hands would be disastrous. We have to protect it. And now let's ask about the Visitor. The Visitor on this island is from some other reality or timeline than the one we knew. The Visitor is strange, focused, wrathful. he has chased the Dark Voyager across space and seen terrible things that could change anyone. I try to remember that. And dude, there is still so much more to talk about. As you can see, the Ice King's castle.
So this is a huge part because this comic came out a few years ago, but it is still so relevant today. A lot of the 7 in the original Marvel season was going in a comic book, and they found the Ice King. And as you can see, the Ice King, the Imagined Order always wondered what happened to him. You know, he was on the island, he fought with the prisoner, who we saw in the teaser, and it led to the giant monster being released.
The Ice King is back. And as you can see, they're asking, I wonder if he's still alive in there.
And of course, he is still alive. And he actually says a bunch of things that totally make so much sense.
The Ice King 3 years ago. Greetings, visitors, and felicitations. To reach my throne alive is an achievement indeed. No doubt you have questions. You have earned answers. I once had another name, but the Ice King is how I am shown, and it serves well enough. Uncounted ages ago, brave allies and I began collecting items of power, things and beings too dangerous to exist. My worst fears were realized when my staunchest comrade argued for using these items to alter realities to our liking. I was forced to freeze him, my other knights, and all we'd acquired within our fortresses. And we all saw in the brand new trailer just released today with the Ice King finally being back in his new form. Obviously, he's pretty good at freezing things. All of the insanely popular Fortnite characters, including the Foundation, who was supposed to save the island, is frozen, but we're not done yet.
And one thing insane, we know that the prisoner and the Ice King has fought over and over again forever because he did not like that the Ice King altered realities to their liking.
Meaning these are the same ones as the original because they can go to different realities.
We are here at the original Ice King POI, the Polar Peak in original Fortnite. That is different, and we saw in the live event that the Ice King looks a little different because he is from this reality, but not really from this reality. As we saw in the comics, he used the 0 point because he's the original founder of the 0 point, kept it safe on the island for himself. The prisoner fought him because he was using different realities to benefit himself. So maybe he was stuck in another reality before the 0 point got destroyed, and the only way to get it back was using the Dark Voyager to travel to different realities, rebuilding it, leading to the new season with the Ice King being the main villain again because he got the 0 point back and he is at full power.
Gosh.
Which is why the Foundation is wanting to fight him.
You are so smart. Come give me a kiss.
Yay!
And looking back in this trailer, there are so many secrets that nobody is realizing. If we go to all the frozen people inside of the ice cubes, we see Captain America. And this is very important because if we go back to these comics with the Ice King, it was actually leading up to this moment for years and years because this is none other than a Marvel comic with the Ice King. And now with Captain America's return. A tweet from Fortnite, all hail the ruler of ice and snow. And that's the Ice King. And he's frozen, but not for long. Here we have this timeline of everything going on. Incoming transmission. We know that the Dark Harvester on the 7th left. The Dark Harvester returned on the 8th. And on the 9th, it begins. That marks the trailer. We are about to see some insane stuff going on March 12th, March 13th, March 14th, prepare for the final mission. And then on the 18th, the mission recap, maybe an event leading up to Fortnite Season 2.